Good morning. My name is Willie Lawson, and this is the Morning Report. The Morning Report is a production of fightbackmedia.com, 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 and fightbackmediatv.com. Trust that you are well today. You know, I have been in this mode of not really, I told you so, but we warned you, or we tried to warn you. Um, every, Not everything, but an awful lot of the things that we warned about during COVID as part of the Great Reset are actually happening. The infamous World Health Organization, it's world and it's an organization. I don't know how much it has to do about health, but the WHO announced yesterday that it is expanding on the European Union's digital COVID-19 vaccine passports. Remember how a lot of us said, this is just the door to something else. Using the system as, quote, the first building block, we warned you, toward creating a World Health Organization global digital health certification network. so you'll need that, to be able to scan your to do. Those in spiritual circles will say this will be your mark of the beast. That the mark of the beast may not actually be on your forehead or in your palm in that sense, but hard to say, hard to say it isn't. Building on the EU's highly successful digital certification network, the World Health Organization aims to offer all its member states access to an open source digital health tool, which based on the principles of equity, innovation, transparency, and data protection and privacy. The General Tedros, who's the director of WHO, said in a statement, new digital health products in development aim to help people everywhere receive quality health services quickly and more effectively, or not receive them. According to the WHO statement, the world body will take up the EU system this month, reportedly to facilitate global mobility, the ability to move around the planet. Something that, as US citizens, we can do pretty much very easily, a lot more easily than a lot of people in the world. Anyway, to facilitate global mobility and protect people from ongoing and future health threats, including pandemics. The WHO praised the EU's work using vaccine passports to, quote, facilitate free movement, or not facilitate free movement, and said through his collaboration, it will set up its own global structure. As I am telling you these words, are you listening to what they're saying? The WHO praised the EU's work in vaccine passports to, quote, facilitate free movement. This is some gaslighting here. Did it really facilitate free movement? Did it? And through collaboration, it will set up its own global structure aiming to, quote, allow the world to benefit from convergence of digital certificates. Further, this partnership is an important step for the digital action plan of the EU Global Health Strategy, said the EU Commissioner for Health and Food Safety. By using the European best practices, we contribute to digital health standards and the interoperability globally to benefit those that are in most need. It is also a powerful example of how alignment between EU and the WHO can deliver both better health for all in the EU across the world. As the directing and coordinating authority, on international health work, authority, authority. There is no better partner than the WHO to advance the work we started in the EU and further develop global digital health solutions. The WHO believes the system will cover uses beyond COVID-19. Yeah, we knew that. We're aware, such as for the digitation of international certificate of vaccinations or prophylaxis. From New York to Australia, people around the world saw how vaccine passport systems severely curtail the unvaccinated person's freedom, denying them access to public services and more. Well, this whole idea that this is so people can move free, gaslighting. This is the continuation of, yes, we didn't get all of you, but we're coming after you now. We didn't get all of you, but we're coming after you now. It's one of those conspiracy theories that was shut down on social media, including here on YouTube, as being misinformation or disinformation. Or, again, YouTube, I ain't telling people what to do, because that's the whole damn point. I am not telling you what to do with your health. I'm not. I am not a doctor. I don't play one on YouTube. You know, the other night last week, I took 3 doses of NyQuil in a row to sleep. Don't do that. Take it like it says on the bottle. But I did what I did. And as far as other things go, I did what I did. And I work around people who decided to make different decisions as far as COVID goes. I work around different people who made different decisions. And you know what? I tell them that's the whole point. That's the whole damn point. You did what you needed to do, what you thought was best. Good. Now we're just going to pray for each other that, our decisions work out, right? But the conspiracy was that they're coming after us, and they are. Senator Alex Antic tweeted the other day, the first quote building block, what I said, of the WHO Global Digital Health Certification Network. Just another conspiracy theory coming true. So often, and I saw a video on this the other day, but I talked about this years ago. So often, science is so concerned with what they can do, what they could do, that there aren't any people, standing in the gap saying, "But should we? Yeah, we can, but should we?" And we're talking about ethics, how a certain thing can be used in a way that is detrimental to human growth, human freedom. Yeah, we could, but should we? Panda Data at Panda Data 19 tweeted, "Rollout of centralized digital IDs in the name of health and equity will pave and perhaps hardwire our proverbial road to serfdom. We have seen enough of the disastrous pandemic policies over the past 3 years to know that individual freedoms and self-determination is not part," let me read the whole tweet, "of the priorities of the utilitarian globalist technocrats." And they're right. Nobody at all, nobody at all believes that these globalist technocrats are interested in freedom and liberty. It's about control. It is absolutely about control. That's what it's about. Correct? Correct. All right, let's go ahead and finish this up. Here's a translation according to David Thunder. Translation: the World Health Organization and the European Union Commission are planning a brave new world in which biosurveillance will make it almost impossible to travel without submitting to the World Health Organization and EU approved vaccines. The biggest winners will be the pharmaceutical industry. The biggest losers will be the citizens. This is the future they've planned for you. This is the future that they've planned for us. Read your Bible and read what I call the trilogy. Brave New World, 1984, and Animal Farm. Read Animal Farm to your kids. It's a short read. It's an easy read. It's a read that's easily opened up for discussion. Easily. 1984, a little more difficult, and Brave New World, probably the most difficult. Don't necessarily watch the movies. Read the books. My name is Willie Lawson. This has been the Morning Report. The Morning Report is a production of fightbackmedia.com, 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 and fightbackmediatv.com. Till we see you again, go out there and learn something, love somebody, and for goodness sakes, y'all take care of yourself. We will see you when we see you. Bye-bye now.